So here now is Jackie Bradley as the first pitch to him is in there for a call. Or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Popped him up. Zunino is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 11 and the Red Sox 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up is the shortstop, Willie Adams.
Willie Adams.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in. Ball 3. 3 balls.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
So here's Kevin Keermeyer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
2-0.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
A man at third with one away. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hit down the third baseline. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays will settle for just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. And he gets the call there. 3-1. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's
That pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Keermeyer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Heath Hembree gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hembree.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set. Here it comes. Hembree playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-2. And right into the shift. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Jalen Beeks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Jalen Beeks.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
At the plate, Michael Chavis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. No one out with a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Keermeyer's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside. 3-0 now. Christian Vasquez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he can't connect. 3-2. ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston strands a couple, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Now batting, Willie Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Willie Adams.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside. Yep, that ball went out.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
At the plate now, Kevin Keermeyer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's inside. Nope, that's inside.
The 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he got him swinging. Brendan Lau is the second out in the 7th inning. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Darwinzon Hernandez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Darwinzon Hernandez. The third baseman, number 2.
In now, Yandy Diaz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 15-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Meadows comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out with the man at first. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Mitch Moreland will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
2-1 the count.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. From the stretch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another try at 2-2.
We got a full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So digging in now, Michael Chavis looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Two and 0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hit sharply on the ground. Adams scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. And as you can see, they are way behind. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Hunter Renfroe.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now is the DH. Into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
So now to the plate, Willie Adams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, Keermeyer.
Standing in now, Keermeyer. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Meadows.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Zunino. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two men are on with 2 men out. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brandon Lau would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays strand a pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The catcher, Christian Sanchez.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-1 misses down below the knees. Grounded to short. Adams brings it in. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, Chavis.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. Ball 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2. Popped him up. Zunino is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 15-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Inside, ball 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Yandy Diaz is on deck. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Colton Brewer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brewer. The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Pilar is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Choi.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Brewer, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Rays lead it 17-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
17-2 the final tally today. The Rays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Blake Snell pitches well enough to get the W. Eduardo Rodriguez was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing